Dante's Purgatorio, Canto 6, line 112. Come, see your Rome, who widowed and alone weeps bitterly. Both day and night she moans, my Caesar, why are you not at my side? 1. In the Middle East, we have our own term for dictatorship. We call it al-dawla al-amiqa, the deep nation. Deep as in a rotting root stretched throughout the soil that feeds you. Deep as in a cancerous spine holding your diseased body together. Deep as in poetry, like an ode to Stockholm Syndrome, to a father who lullabies you to bed before reaching under the covers. Americans ask me why Arabs love dictators, and I say abusive relationships are hard to get over. When Mubarak fell back in 2011, Cairo couldn't help but cry. Sent him a text message, Asfin ya Rayis, please come back. Virtually every Arab country has been under a brutal regime since the 50s. My country has only known men who express their love with boot heels and batons. You try and imagine the trauma of a nation black-eyed from its own fist, the self-hate that comes with seeing your own body eat itself. Forgiveness on a national scale is no easy feat. It is realizing that your body cannot be blamed for what has been done to it. It is realizing that dictatorship is an STD that can't be passed consensually. It grows and blisters on the testicles of men who see the world as their oyster. Men who fuck the oyster senseless, hand it lemons for its sores, tell it to make lemonade and move on, says there's no place here for terrorists when it tries to move on. 2. In this country, I turn on the television and see Wolf Blitzer's wide eyes gazing at me in wonder. See Megyn Kelly flick her lustrous hair and ask me what's wrong with my country, as if we asked for it, as if every Arab nation got down on one knee with rink and bouquet, smiled at the bruises, laughed at the cigarette burns, as if this wasn't an arranged marriage decades in the making, as if you weren't a bored matchmaker who just wanted to see what would happen. A child playing with matches, then gasping at the fire, grows up to be a fireman, marvels at how a brown body can burn, puts that shit on CNN, tells you to look at how bad of an example these people are setting for their children. Americans ask me why Arabs can't just choose democracy, and I tell them it is not as simple as a breakup song. Egypt will not wake up tomorrow and make a new Spotify playlist. Even if it does, you will not listen. Even if you do, it'll be in the background of a house party. You will drink your Miller High Life and toast to freedom, how intoxicating its taste is. You will remind yourself that Muslims don't drink alcohol. You'll wonder why it is they shut themselves out of the world. White Americans talk about democracy like it's a bag of seeds you buy at Home Depot, sprinkle across your backyard before freedom grows, fully bloomed from the soil, petals red and blue outstretched. They talk like all soil is the same, like every seed comes with 100% satisfaction sticker, guaranteed to give you a luscious plant. They forget how one strain of unwanted plant can kill an entire farmland. They forget that some seeds give you strange fruit. They forget that we have been planting our own crops for over 7,000 years. 3, there's a reason self-love is tied to revolution. It's a two-way street. In the right context, the word radical can be applied to anything from an uprising to a selfie. If nothing else, they both state, I am worth preserving. Forgiveness is no easy feat. The Middle East is still moaning. Cairo is still waiting for Caesar, still looking to the words of a dead white man for self-validation. But my people are still a body, which is to say I am a white blood cell, which is to say the virus has not yet won, which is to say, حلوة بلادي السمرة بلادي الحرة أنا على الربابة بغني مملكش غير إني أغني وأقول تعيش يا مصر.
Give it up for Hazem.